try. First in line, casual match. Casual match. Practice. Combo trial. A new challenger.
It's a mirror match. There's gonna be a lot of pride on the line for this one.
We've seen you on the scene. You call, I answer.
Round one. Fight.
All right, first round. What's going to happen? No good umpire. Player 1 chases them down. Huge opportunity here with no way to backdash out of danger. At this range, many attacks can connect if you stick something out. The neutral game is very important. Can't tech the throw. Knockdown. Absorbs the attack. Were they baiting them into that? Heading into the end game now. It's getting tense. Comes crashing down on them with some boosting BKO. Player 1 on the board first with the win. They'll want to keep the pressure on.
Round 2. Fight.
Breaks those shins. The next round is beginning. What's gonna happen now? Hits them with a stopping bomb. Vagabond and sends them flying. Player 1 creates a good... They're going for the super art. Player 2 is in a pretty good situation with the meter advantage. Going in. Goes with a safe sub with that target combo. Goes for it all, but just misses. They must have KO. Player 1 gained a hard-fought victory there. Right back into the rematch. We ain't even close to done yet. So, what are our fighters planning in this opening round? Difficult situation for a throw. Both fighters have plenty of health. Where is this match gonna go? How are they going to deal damage? What's the play here? On dangerous turf. Easy to get tagged at this range. The low kick connects. Picks up some damage with a long-reaching attack. There's a punish counter. This can lead to something very big if they can capitalize. Punish is there with the drive impact, really laying on the pressure. Turns it up a notch and sends them to the corner. Both fighters will want to utilize what little drive gauge they have. The drive impact doesn't get them the punish counter, but it's still good. And a super activation, looking to score some juicy damage. It's turned into a driveless fight. Adds a little super juice into this combo for more damage. Comes crashing down on them with some Bushin beats. Player 1 drops them to half, closing the gap. Tries to KO. Player 1 picks up the first round. That'll give them a psychological advantage.
Round 2. Fight.
Immediate jump in. Superb reactions on display. Throws them to negate the block. Player 2 chases them down. Big chance here to do some damage if they can keep the corner pressure up. Their spacing is so on point right now. But who's gonna blink first? Brushes that off and keeps going. Vagabond and sets. It's a good spot to use the super. Lucian beats assaults them from the air. Knockdown and player 2 is working with a better gauge. What can they do with it? What separates the good from the great in this game is smart gauge management. Jumps in, blocks the impact. Excellent block to shut out the impact. Goes to the air. Dangerous range here. Both of our combatants are cooking up something. Gotta do better than that. The drive impact doesn't work. Jumps. Sees the overhead coming. Tricky hit is variable. The next touch may decide this round. Reads them from above with the Bushin beats. Comes crashing down on them with some Bushin beats. What a sick counter. It's like they knew exactly what was going to happen. Player 1 comes away with the win.
shit. He back at it. I'm good, man. I'm just been re-rendering out all of these frames, all of like the weird frames in this animation. So kind of just like babysitting the process. I did get Pummel Party though. Yeah. The 13. 10. Have you gotten any more like comfortable with that?
I can do it with like just the heavy punch into it. I can get the cancel now, but I've gotten like close twice.
Yeah. You'll get the hang of it. When it clicks, you'll get it.
And I went back and tried to do all the old.
Oh, looks like these two have more beef than a Philly cheesesteak.
We've seen you on the scene. Time to play.
Good.
Let's see what they try to do here in the first round.
Oh, that was clean. That was sick. I didn't know you could do that with her.
Early in the round will set the table for the
I
rest
thought
of the
you
fight.
had to do that.
Both fighters are pretty much unscathed. Knockdown. Goes with the projectile to
A good way to break up that shit when she dives at you is to just try to impact that shit. And we see it up in the air.
Creates a good corner opportunity. Solid combo. Taking stock.
That shit right there.
Goes in on the impact for nothing. In a dire situation, they can't afford any mistakes.
Oh, yeah, she's hurt. That's a
Huge
big
chance
combo.
to make 'em feel it. KO. Player 2 picks up the first
You
round.
got it, bro. You got it. You got
A
it.
psychological advantage.
You know what you're doing. I mean, you set it up.
Ooh, it looks like they're waiting to see what the opponent wants to do first.
She's wasting meter already. You can already see.
Still very early in the round. They're still feeling each other out. Combo with the target combo. You've got to be mindful of reach and jump-ins at this range. Slides and goes for the legs. Gets a risky butt in. Life brushes that off and keeps going. So, feng shui engine activation. They want to end this quick. Player 1 is working with a better game. What can they do with it? Oh, what's this? Baits out the attack and gets the punish counter. Player 1 has the deck stacked against them. Raw critical. What's gonna happen? Start the two. The Kimberly's ready to feast. Bushin Ninja Star Cypher. And this is only the beginning.
Hey,
Player 2
You got
can't
this.
use any try foods. Gotta play it safe.
oh, she's leaving herself so open.
Looking for a hole.
She's in burnout too. Oh, never mind.
It out. Player 2 was an absolute beast in that match.
You're getting the hang of it. You just got to get down your pressure more. Like you're getting your combos down. You just got to get down like your pressure. Make sure your pressure's
Not
like
over yet.
some
Best
punish.
believe it's time for that run back.
Yeah. Because like you have the right, like you have the openings. Like you catch her open a lot of times. It's just that you're not able to maximize on it like she is because she's a modern.
Can they use the corner to mount a comeback? Player 2 is just about out of drive after that. How much damage
You
they
can
deal before the
you
opponent
can do it
violates
back
the
to her,
punishment?
block that, or
Player 1 chases
parry
him
it.
down. Knockdown. This is the perfect range to reach out and tag them with something. All right, what's coming up next? Decides to puff up while they can't
Oh
answer the
my
projectile. Player 2 takes the round
Got
like
it,
a
bro.
thief
You
in the
got
night.
it.
What else can they get away with?
Round 2. Fight.
Opts to create space to start. Everything up until now, and everything from here on out is so vital. Changing up the beat with a hidden variable. Risky up-close scrap still going. Both fighters planning something? Brushes that off and keeps going. This is gonna be bad news. Very slick with the combo.
So, yeah,
With the impact. Not much movement. Feng Shui engine activation. They want to end this quick. Torso cleaver dices it. A quick breather. Player cross super hard incoming. The super doesn't hit. Handing overhead attack. Ooh. Player 2 hit
There it is.
with confidence. What now? A single hit will cross up attack. Will they gamble something here on a drive move? Tons
You
of
got
space
meter
between
too.
the fighters now. What are they cooking up? Kick out of nowhere. Player 2 was an absolute beast in that match. It's not over yet. Best believe it's time for that run back. Ooh, it looks like they're waiting to see what the opponent wants to do first. Puts one in the pocket. Player 2 has the life lead. They've got a small life lead, but it's not over. Responds to the jump with one of their own to drop him. What are they thinking here? This is the perfect range to reach out and tag them with something. Player 1 is almost dead, but some clutch drive moves and a few prayers could turn this around in their favor. Can they convert this punish counter opportunity into something? Saihasho gets some. Player 2 takes the round and what else can they get away with?
Round 2. Fight.
Goes for the jump in to start. How will they take advantage of everything that's happened up until now? Decides to buff up while they can. Player 2 had an impressive round while managing their drive gauge. They'll want to carry that momentum into the next round. Good heads-up decision opting for the drive impact. Hits back with the drive impact on the recovery. This punish counter presents a huge chance. Bends the meter, hoping for a good return. Experiencing burnout. Hits her with a vagabond and goes out of sight. Can they create an opportunity for themselves to seal the deal? Time to reassess the situation? Oh my god, they just choked it up! They return to centers the low. A quick breather. Punish counter on the action. They're recovered. Put the fear of God in. Player 2 brings it home. Let's see if they can build themselves a streak.
You good, bro? You learning, bro? I really don't even put it past you, bro. It's just you just gotta learn how to do more damage with her. That's all. But you're opening her up all day.
Ooh, it looks like they're waiting to see what the
It's just that you're only getting
opponent
like
wants to
1
do
or 2 like hits off of
was
them.
looking for that jump attack. Not
And
much
you gotta do
damage
more
to the
heavy
side,
attacks. So if you
but
do
they
get an
may be
opening,
looking for an opening to run with.
those heavy attacks will
Player
definitely
2
do a
in
lot
that
more damage.
dangerous burnout state. What are they thinking here? Player 2 has used up
She's in
all of
burnout.
their
You gotta
drive
press her.
gauge. We have one
Anytime you
player
do
in burnout
a
state,
special
which
attack
means
while
they'll
she's in
have to
burnout,
continue
yeah,
to
having her in
fight
that corner, that's exactly where
without
she doesn't
using
want to
any
be.
drive
She's gonna try to
alignment.
jump eventually. You just do that jump kick. Ooh,
Player
I see
1
you.
chases
Every
them down.
every time you do that, she
Knocked
takes
down.
chip damage too
Well
while
timed
she's in
corner
burnout.
switch.
Yeah.
Torso cleaver dices it. Which one of these
She's
fighters
mashing.
has
She
what
don't
it
know what
takes
she's
to
doing.
close out
You
this
got this.
block
You got
attack
super. You got
drive attack?
spray
It's going to
cans.
work.
Nice.
Bruising beats assault them from
Hit
the
right
air.
there. That's almost it. You got spray
What'll
cans and
happen
shit
here?
too.
Player 1 drops him to half.
She's gonna jump.
Closing
She's gonna-
the gap. Sets up the trap. Gotta be careful not to whip at this range. Both fighters planning
You
something.
good. She's gonna dive kick at you. Do that drive
God,
impact.
this is
She's gonna
tense.
jump in the air and dive kick at you.
A
I
critical
promise you.
situation for both fighters.
Watch out for those fireballs she's throwing.
Player
Ooh, nice,
1
nice. She
on
was
the
about to
board
go for it.
first with the win. They'll want to keep the pressure on.
Round 2. Fight.
Ooh, it looks like they're waiting to see what the opponent wants to do first. Brushes off the impact.
Yeah, she know what she's doing.
Player 1 kept their drive gauge topped off through that round and still took the win. Guess they didn't need it. What's
Be
their
careful with
game
the
plan
jumping.
here at
She
this
might start
critical
catching on.
stage?
You can
Did
teleport
well
with
to
her
get the
too.
buff in there. Tries to catch him out with the arc step. They
You got
return to
spray can.
center stage. Going in. Saihasho takes the opponent out
Yeah,
of
do
the
them
air.
heavy attacks,
This is a
man. You
chance
can't
to
hit a little
dictate the
like
pace.
that.
Bumps up. This unleashes some big damage. Player 1 bumps the brakes on the impact. Noticeable life lead. Is a comeback still possible? Looking for a chance. Impact squat. Flatline zone. This is the final round. Expect to see some fireworks.
Those big punishes you really have to capitalize on. Kind of letting her get away with just whipping anything she wants.
Open with a jump in. Tricky hidden variable. The low kick hits. Smart stuff, poking at that range to zone the opponent. Both low heavy. Correct them. Oh, putting the cherry on top.
With Jury, you don't want to be right next to her. You kind of want to be like just a little step outside of her range.
Take the win here. Drive in. Clutch read on that impact. Player
shit,
one.
bro.
Ooh, what a smart flow. What's next?
Drive impact, you got that
Still
shit.
has a chance to find the target. This is gonna hurt. Player two is in a pip, tries to act quickly but whiffs the attack. No,
And you got Chris Warren. Oh, that's it. Special.
Oh
Shit.
use any drive moves. Gotta play it safe. What are they gonna do? This is a blocks the low kick. Sticks out a kick. The shot pays off.
Ooh.
Player two clinches the win.
That was close, bro. That was close.
No
That was
way
good.
we could've called that.
You're on her ass though. She's getting exposed.
It's not over yet. Let's believe it's time for that run back. Ooh, it looks like they're waiting to see what meets them air to air. Denies the jump in. They just said, get that jump in out of here. This is the range where things get messy. Can they utilize their reach or bait each other out? Plenty of space between the two fighters, but who will decide to close the gap? Clear that neither of them wants to be in the corner. Gets out of the corner. Picture perfect punish counter. Adds a little super juice into this combo for more damage. Both fighters at even health. They just went for it with that super. This may be the start of their counter offensive. Neither of them willing to back off. The quarter makes it hard to brushes that off and keeps going. They're jostling for the dominant position in the corner. They were expecting that drive impact. Closing moments of the match. One hit's gonna do it. Sets a shuriken bomb to panic them. Lots of distance here as both fighters look for an opening. Gotta be careful not KO. Player one on the board first with the win. They'll want to keep the pressure on.
Round two. Fight.
Ooh, it looks like they're waiting to see what the opponent wants to do first. Turns it up a notch and sends them to the corner. They've got nowhere to run now that they're in the corner. Jumps, side switch in the corner. Gets out of the corner. Player two has the life lead. Ken brushes that off and keeps going. Their spacing is so on point right now. But who's gonna blink first? Creates an opening with a low heavy. Ankensatsu. Opt for the Ankensatsu medium attack. One chance here may end a super art. Player one will need to use their meters in there. Last round, people. Both fighters gotta go all in from this one.
Fight. Round. Fight.
Too far out to make good on the air throw. Gets a rip, uses the gauge for a super art. Party time! Catches them in the full-on storm. Player two can't let this sim, willing to risk it for the overdrive. Player two needs the drive impact doesn't work. Turns out. Oh, stun! Bad news is on the way. Nails it! There's the drive impact. A real test of nerves here. They're in range. We gonna see a jump in? A dash? Will this super art do anything? Oh, engines cranked. This could be trouble. They gotta find something to work with here. Player two is in a very flatline zone. I've seen a lot of fights in my day, but nothing even comes close to this one.
Hey, Kim's not an easy character, man.
I know I always
So.
make fun of, or like
You'll get it down, bro. Like once you figure it out, you're like, oh, okay, that's You'll always know what you're doing when it's wrong or when it's right. That's mainly what you just need to figure out. It's just the game mechanics in that regard. Just knowing like when the inputs, you'll know when it goes in correctly or not. Because sometimes when I'm like when I'm putting pressure on somebody and I know I fucked up an input, I'm like, oh shit, let me slow down or something. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. Yeah, playing Marvel.
Come on, let's start fighting.
That's cool. She's a fast character, so once you get it down, if she's a kind of a buttonsy kind of character too, but once you get it down, you'll know what buttons you need to press. But you'll be able to still kind of be able to play at that right with it. It's just about knowing the right combinations. That's it, yeah. That's it. You know the drive impact? Yeah, that thing. So her heavy attack, the one that you're canceling out of, that's one of her cancel moves. So you can cancel into a drive impact from that move. You know what I'm saying? So like try to pull the drive impact off while doing her heavy punch. So do you see how quick she can cancel out? She cancels out of that animation. So it's a lot easier for you to press like one button instead of two, or instead of putting the input in. But like as you can see, like she cancels before her arm fully extends. You know what I mean? Or like right at that moment where her arm extends, like that animation doesn't go any further past that. So like that is kind of an indicator to let you know the timing that it takes for you to press the button for the drive impact should be the same timing that it takes for you to push your special move in. You know what I mean? With the thumbstick included. But the thing is like you're only pressing two buttons. You know what I'm saying? You're really only pressing two buttons. The left thumbstick is just doing like a kickflip, like if you're playing skate. Or like a hook punch if you're playing fight thing. That's it right there. You getting two, yeah. So like, there's no pause really. There's not like a wait to it. Yeah, it's a combination. Yes, you don't wait. It's not like there's the ones that you wait on are called strings. That's when you have to or links. That's when you have certain. But cancel moves are ones that you just. Nah, see, you're separating the attacks. I can hear when you press the button because you're going. You have to press it. There's not a separation. It's all one thing. You know what I mean? It's heavy punch, roll, kick thing. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, that's it. You got it. You'll get it. I promise you. Yeah. I saw the last one. You'll get it. It's coming. You're getting it. You got it. Just don't take a pause. Just like you're kind of mentally like taking like a rest moment in between the combo. There you go. Faster than that. I can still feel you taking a moment. Just as fast as you're putting in the last input, you need to put all the inputs in. It's like after you get that after you get that knockdown thing, it's all you gotta do one button, then the other button. Yeah, that was close. Still a little too slow, but it's all one string. You know what I'm saying? It's da da da, not ba da da. That's it. Yeah, that's it. No, so you're just slow. I can hear the button. I can hear when you press the button. The button's coming out too slow. It's coming out after her arm extends. It has to come out before her arm fully extends. There it is. That's it. It's like a little quick slip move. It's like a little quick technique. Yeah, there it is. There it is. Close. Close, close. That was a little too early, but that's good though. It's good that you're going too early rather than too slow sometimes. Close, that's close, that's close. Still try not to separate the sequence. Try not to separate the sequence. You have to like, boom. It's just like, it's really just two buttons and your thumbstick is just moving the time. So also you have to be careful too, is that you're doing, I think your timing is good. Your thumbstick just has to put in the right inputs. And for me, I do that a lot too. The easiest way for me to just kind of make sure I always get it right is that I kind of hold the last direction. So when I do a quarter circle forward, I kind of hold forward for like a half a second longer, just so my finger kind of knows it's on that part. Because sometimes I go too high or sometimes I go too low. Yeah. The only gap in this combo is really just after the first impact. After that, it's just two buttons. The heavy punch, you shouldn't really have to think about. A heavy punch is always going to start off your combos, you know? So you should already know to press like heavy punch, because it looks like that's her special cancelable move. So the heavy punch is just really to start the combo off. Really, all you have to do is just do the second move. Really, put a heavy punch before. You're right. You're gonna get it. I would still try to do some of the try to cancel it into the drive impact, so you can kind of get the timing, so you kind of know the range. So like also here's the thing too, bro. Like when you're asking about the jury and how she kept drive impacting you and coming back, so like. So that move that she has, that heavy punch right there, that's one of her special cancelable moves, obviously, right? Because you can even cancel that into her little spin kicks if you wanted to. You know what I'm saying? But like that's because it's special cancelable. So like it's a good move for pressure. So if you're at a range where you're poking forth with like a jury, and you're expecting her to throw a crush counter out, or not crush counter, but like a drive impact like that, you can keep pressing that button, and then you can reverse. You know what I'm saying? Like. Drive impacted, because your drive impact is going to cancel out of that. You know what I'm saying? Not every move is going to work like that. If you have a heavy kick that's not special cancelable, you might hit heavy kick and somebody might drive impact it, but you can't do anything about it until your heavy kick animation finishes. With special cancelable moves, you can poke, and then if they try to counter it with a drive impact, then you can boom, cancel. So some of the jury, she was kind of doing that against you. She was kind of using moves that she could cancel out of to put pressure on you. So it's a lot easier to reverse the drive impact. Try to do the cancel into the drive impact again, because you got the timing down. It's just trying to. All you got to do is put that little thumb movement in between them, because you're doing the same exact thing pretty much. You see how the timing? You see how when you do that heavy punch and then you do the drive impact, that timing right there. Even I can hear it in my headset. Like do it again. Like I can, like the other one I heard you press the button and I can tell the timing was right. You know what I'm saying? But right there, like just even how quick it takes for you to press that drive impact, the same timing that you're pressing that second drive impact on, is the same timing you should be pressing that last heavy kick for the combo. It's the same timing. It's just you gotta put that thumbstick movement in. You got it, bro. You got it. Because you're doing it all day with the drive impact. It's just you gotta get it down now with this, but the other moves now. There she is. Trust me, bro. I was doing the same thing with Marissa. Just even her regular fireball attack. Fucking up. You go back. Then you just keep doing it over and over until I got the command down. The same speed as that drive impact. That's a good. That's cool though. That's cool. That's cool though. This combo will feel very easy to you within like a few days. You just gotta, you're doing it, you just gotta take out that little you keep taking like a little mental time, like little break after that heavy punch. You gotta just do it just as fast as you did the drive impact. Cancel. It's not really a rest moment right there. If anything, you gotta go fast. Like imagine like if I were to put it in music terms, if the game runs on like 8s, like most combos are like, you know, 8th timing. Like a cancel is like a 16th time. If that makes sense. You're kind of going at half or double time. Yeah. That's it. That was it. The timing, I could hear it. That was it. You got it. You got it. Maybe it's just the input, the directional input, but you got it, bro. You got this shit, boy. You got this shit, boy. Ooh. You got it. And didn't you say you had a dab? Did you say you had a dab, or were you waiting on that till you... Let me see. Relaxing always pays off in this game, bro. Every time.
Come on, let's start fighting.
That's the mental state I have to be in this game. Like honestly, between rounds, the thing that works for me, I'm trying to put myself in a bunch of different mental states to kind of see what works. But at least one thing I know that works for me is anytime I make my hands feel like they don't weigh anything. Like, you know what I mean? Like I'm not even like thinking about my hands. Like I'm more so thinking about the screen than I am thinking about my hands. Then I'm just like, I just try to be as light as like a... I watched a video of like these fishes being like attacked in a fish tank, right? And like the fishes that were like, they were right next to a damn alligator or a snapping turtle, and snapping turtles move so fucking fast that it's hard for anybody to even track a snapping turtle. But the fish was able to dodge it every time because it waited to the very last moment to react. And it just kind of flowed with the water current, you know? and I feel like it kind of pays to kind of stay at like state where you can just wait to the very last millisecond to like make the button press. Oh, you start from back. Oh. All right, here's the thing that I think might be happening too. It looks like your inputs look good though. Wait, try it again, bro. I'm sorry. I'm just reading your inputs. I don't want to say anything too soon. Oh, yeah. And even at the end, you see how like you have a diagonal down right, and then you have your kick without going forward. So that's saying that you pressed the button too soon. You gotta let yourself finish the motion and then press the button. Otherwise, it's not gonna read as a Hadouken. It's just gonna read as crouching forward. You gotta make sure that your thumbs. At least that's what I do. I try to make sure my last movement, my finger kind of sticks on it, like you did just now. Yeah, 45, 49 seconds, 49 frames. You got it. You should only pause after the first hit. When you cancel, you can cancel as almost as fast as you put out the first attack. You can almost cancel it on the first frame sometimes. You know what I mean? That's good. That's good. You just gotta get the motion right. You're doing it right. You just gotta get the full motion right. You have to swing inputs that, you know, not the move. So like one finger should move at it, like one hand should move at a time. You know what I'm saying? Like if you press a button with right finger with your right hand, there should be a moment where your right hand is not doing anything while your left hand is putting in. You know what I mean? A little millisecond. Alternate between. You're good. You're doing it. You're just pressing the last button too soon before you finish. Like you see how like you're at the very top. Well, it's not the double. It's that the first kick that you're pushing. That's what's going to read, right? But it's reading it as down forward. So you're pressing it of one frame too soon. That you press that one frame before you press the actual input. You just gotta do more with your left thumb. You gotta activate your thumb with your left thumb. You're getting it. It still shows you kind of putting in back inputs a little bit too. Yeah, trust me, bro. It's natural. Yeah. You have to just let the game see that you put in a full course, right? You know what I mean? Then, okay. Third. White. You got this music, man. It's music, baby. I know. Some quarter notes down. Do you naturally press back when you do your Hadoukens? Do you naturally like roll them? Okay. I think you just have to learn how to relax your hands a little bit more because putting input simple combo. It's just a drive impact and then a punch and then a Hadouken pretty much. You know what I mean? I think once you get the timing down and when you can kind of clean it up a little bit, I think it'll be for you to what you're trying to do. You got it? It's right there. The first move isn't even really anything but a setup. It's really just the punch and then you're doing it, you know, just doing the same thing but just after the crumple. You're good, bro. You're good. I'm just trying to make it sound simple because I feel like once you get it, it'll be something you can do. Well, it's kind of what you already been doing. Dude. You gotta hear that button. You gotta hear that button press before that arm extend. It's the same time as the driving impact. You got it. Honestly, don't even think about the first cancel. To hit them. It's really just about. All right, try to do this. Try to just hit him with the drive impact and then just run without doing a heavy punch. Shit combo. There you go. It's just you gotta time. You gotta. Okay. See, so like, I'm trying to help you get used to the time. There you go. I'm trying to help you get used to the timing of the game. That way you don't have to just kind of press buttons and hope that it hits. So when you hit that drive impact, right when he drops, there you go. That's it. Right when he drops, you should be pressing the last button of that input. You know what I mean? Because all that really matters is when you press that kick button at the end of the motion. You know what I mean? Motion kind of slow. You can do the motion lightning fast, but really all that matters is when you press the button. Sure that you time it to where you have that button press at that moment. There you go. Try to get it to where you press the kick button once when you do that move. There you go. You're still too slow with it, bro. Yeah, that's gotta be the fastest move out of everything you do. I think you're spending a little too much time on that heavy punch, or looking at. Yeah, don't look at. Heavy punch is probably the least complicated part of the part of it, as far as execution wise. You really should really just think of special attack. Yeah. The heavy punch is kind of, you slip that in before, but it's really. Think of the heavy punch like a jab. You know what I'm saying? Like, as fast as you would cancel out of a jab attack, I would cancel out that. You know what I mean? What's up, Reed? How you doing, man? Can you jab into run? Does that work? Are you able to jab into run? Or jab into kick? I like light attack too. Yeah. Like, can you cancel into the run from that? Okay, yeah, there you go. So it's gonna be about this. You would do it about the same time. Or that's the heavy. That's the heavy. What is, you're doing the same thing? It's just you're doing it with a drive impact. Like, you're doing it with he's like defensive. You know? So just try not to think about the first attack. You gotta slow it down a little bit too. You gotta relax a little bit. You got it. You got it. There it is. Close. Faster. The heavy punch, you spend a little too much time there, bro. A little too much time on the heavy punch. It should not even be a thing where you spend time on. You should just press it and already pressing the next thing. There it is. That's the time you want. There it is. You got it.
Someone's putting in lab work.
Yeah. Trying to learn how to cancel her moves.
I mean, you've watched the example, right? Oof.
Gotta put it in a little faster. Yeah. I think once you get this down though, you'll be able to get down a lot. But canceling is a big part of it.
Oh yeah, huge. Very bigly.
I was trying to help him to kind of get a better understanding of like the timing of canceling.
Kimberly
Like,
8.
It's like interrupting your own move, kind of. You know what I mean? There you go. See how fast you did it that time? That was probably the fastest I've seen you. You can do it that fast every time. Yeah, there
Yeah,
you go.
like the moment it hits, you do the input for the second one. There's some phrasing there. Not only that, but put it in right.
Awesome.
Go see if I can do this one. How come no one came online last night? Made me sad.
Yeah, I know that is. I was fine, but I'm gonna finish the animation. Knock it up and just rendering.
Combo shot. Kimberly.
But I'm definitely here. I mean, my girl's gone for the next 5 days, so trying to get some more time.
I've gotten all the way to intermediate 5 with her, apparently. Which one is this one?
Faster, bro. That heavy punch, just press it, but don't think about it.
Oh, yeah.
You really
There you
should
go.
be already put in the other move.
Oops.
You gotta get it out, bro. Cause that's what you gotta do in combos. Sometimes I'll be sitting there like I've done this combo. I've been working on this shit for the last like 2 hours, and I'm like, no, am I stupid or what? Like, what the fuck?
Yeah, okay.
But
The second.
is there a little bit of a delay?
No, there's no
The
delay.
cancel?
Absolutely
Okay,
zero
yeah.
delay in the cancel. So
Okay, yeah.
you throw the drive, you get that heavy punch, and then the moment you see that smack and you hear the smack, you do the quarter circle with kicks, and you don't hit anything else until you see her do the kickoff. If you're hitting that first kick, your second kick, you're going too fast.
Be a little bit more deliberate and try to get the timing of the game down a little bit. You know what I'm saying? Just like the
I mean,
skateboarding.
just practice the third part. You can just practice everything pre-focused and make sure it comes out. So just do heavy punch into the cancel, run into the kick.
Yeah, that's what we were doing.
Oh,
So he's got that down. He just can't do it with the drive impact, which is kind of weird.
huh.
'Cause it should be easier that way, but
Yeah.
sort of. You got a timing. You have obviously timing. In a real match, that's probably gonna be the easiest way for you to get the combo. Yeah, in a real match, a drive impact combo is probably the easiest way you're gonna get a combo. I think you're just spending too much time on that heavy punch, bro. You really just gotta.
Use the light
not even-
kick or the
it
medium
kinda
kick
sticks
for the
to me.
run. Don't use heavy. Use light or medium. Sometimes, even though it doesn't say it, sometimes if you pick the heavier version, there's more of a build up to it. I don't know. Let me double check myself, make sure I'm not telling you lies.
We were kind of testing out the different versions because I was thinking about that, and they all kind of seem to have a similar run speed. But
Oh yeah, no, I'm full of it. It just worked with heavy, so disregard.
You just gotta go faster, bro. That's all you gotta do is just go faster. First hit, really. There it is. She's like the fastest character in the game. You gotta go fast. But no, the only thing is you press the kick one too many times. You're good. Good, bro. You're good. I swear to God, I've seen you do harder stuff in video games.
Oh, yeah, he's right. I see what's happening. You are okay. So jump back, like get away from him real fast, and just do quarter circle forward kick, and then hit kick again really fast, and watch the animation. Like, don't do the run up. Like, do the quarter circle forward kick, and then while they're running, tap kick again. So what's happening is because you're hitting it twice on your quarter circle motion, it's auto canceling into the follow up attack instead of doing the face run. I noticed it on the animation of that up kick you're getting when you do the heavy kick. Cancel.
Yeah, it's because you're pressing heavy kick one too many times. Fastest part should be when you put in the quarter circle. That's really the only part of this combo that you only do the quarter circle
on the
once.
right though.
And now look on the left. Look at what you have to do. Look what you have to do. It doesn't, which is good. The board doesn't lie. You just gotta learn how to balance yourself on it, or just get the timing of it. You have to kind of have to get out of expecting what you want to happen from just pressing buttons to kind of paying attention to what the game is doing, and then finding those little pockets once you get the timing down within the game. Boom, 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 boom. You got it, bro. You got it.
God. There it goes. Jesus. She has some annoying shit. Well, I will also say this. While the trials are good for learning examples of certain things that chain together, they are not practical a lot of the time. Nothing wrong.
But I think they definitely help you to understand your
Yeah, I think the general principle behind this one is it teaches you can use the face step in a juggle state.
That's it. That's all you got to do. That little motion right there. That's it. You just got to set it up with 2 buttons ahead of that. You're good.
What kind of controller are you using? Okay. You still have it bound to the
Good.
trigger?
You pressed it a little. You didn't finish. You got to do the quarter circle motion a little cleaner. You got everything down. You just got to clean up your quarter circles, bro. You got to clean up your left thumbstick a little bit because you got back and everything. And all those inputs like take time out of your cancel. It should really just be a light little down, crouching down, roll forward, boom, like punch, then punch, roll forward, punch or kick, whatever. There it is. You see how light you can be with your finger. You see how much lightly you can touch, and it still like registers. Like try to do it that light and just do a kick, just like you're doing, but just press kick after. Well, you're still pressing kick twice. Just press it. Yeah, keep both fingers, like both hands, like very like delicate. You'll still be able to do what you're trying to do. It doesn't take too much for the game to register. Damn, that shit got range on it. Damn, her drive impact. That's crazy. That's crazy. Damn, she fucking flew. That's crazy. Crazy. You get the hang of it, bro. Then you just gotta relax, and then you know, focus a little bit.
I'm getting my ass kicked.
I usually do ranked after I play casual for like a good.
Special versus practice. Arcade. Practice.
Not really.
I think that's the fastest way. Just doing it how you're doing it. Going straight to it.
Oops.
Me partoke with you. Yes, sir. No good. Oreos. Oreos. Wow. Tight, bro. I'm sure they are. It's cool. Yeah. Facts. That's facts for sure. My girl sent me up.
Arcade practice versus special match. Online special match versus practice.
Yeah, I mean, especially when you travel, it's always better. At least you get it here.
I've been a failure, I've been a success. I'm like a diamond, I shine under pressure. But life's been trying.
Yay! I brought it back in one. Having to do a mirror match right now.
One crazy coincidence. There went the we got a bit of a connection.
USA.
How's this match gonna shake out? It's gonna
Yeah,
be.
I might have to back out and join back in for my audio.
Don't expect me to be a pushover. Final round. Fight.
Charges in with authority. That's some big juicy damage on that counter hit.
This guy just tried to do the same thing to me 6 times.
Early on. Taking stock. Player 2 will look, sets up with the jump in. The low. Smart stuff, poking at that range to zone the opponent. Tricky hidden variable. Drops him hard.
Here comes a new challenger.
This isn't about just winning the match. Pride and bragging rights are at stake here. Both fighters will need to bring their A game to the table.
Don't expect me to be a pushover. Round 1. Fight.
Let's see what they try to do here in the first
Oh,
round.
I gave that one away. Oh well.
Starts with a jump in.
Oopsie.
It's the start of the round. How will they start their approach? The low kick connects. Uses a long-range attack there to zone them perfectly. Tons of drive and health to work with. The quarter makes it hard to escape. What'll be the setup here? All right, what's coming up next? Bops him with a target combo. In a dire situation, they can't afford any mistakes. Player 1 gets him. Player 2 on the board first with the win.
Because you get into a panic because you're outside of the training room. Your adrenaline kicks in, your nerves set in, you realize you're in a one-on-one situation.
Shows a medium kick. Are we going to see some fireworks here? Jumps up. Decides to meet them in the air. Knockdown and...
Oh, this guy just missed his combo. I bet he's so mad.
Still going. Oh, they're in the corner now. No running
He
away.
tried to
What'll happen here?
donkey kick me into an ultra, and his ultra came out after I had already hit the ground.
Well, listen,
Oh,
when you're locked in,
sucks to
you're
be you,
locked
bro.
in. That was a decisive win.
You gotta block a little bit more, bro. Use that left hand a little bit.
Close to done yet.
Remember how delicate the game is with the inputs and stuff.
Oh shit. Thank you.
There you go. He's gonna leave an opening. He's gonna keep doing that shit. He's gonna leave an opening. And you can drive impact that shit too, bro.
And it's really
When he does that shit, if he keeps doing that shit, just fucking blow that shit up. There you go.
Player 1 pushes the opponent into the corner. Buys some time by driving them into the corner. And now they can create some
Be
big
careful.
chances to do damage here.
Trying to
Box him with a target combo.
be careful, bro. Your offense has gotta be clean, bro.
Timely side switch there, which
And
will let him
deliberate.
go on the attack. Avoids getting cornered. The fighters are matching each other move for move going into the midway point of the match. So they break forward to pressure the opponent. We're in the final
Slow it
moment
down,
of the
slow
round.
it down, bro.
Both fighters are playing around with a full drive gauge too. Neither fighter is willing to back down from this exchange.
He's a bot, bro. He's a bot. He's a bot. Yeah, he's damn near a CPU, bro. You got him.
In the night, what else can they get away with?
He's just teaching you how to block a little bit more and just kind of teaching you how to be a little more patient. But you got him. And also how to interrupt. You got to also put offense on him too. You got to put pressure back on him.
Just how patient they can be.
Don't drive impacts. Drive impacts. Yeah, there you go.
Lots of life to play with. And
There you go. And those punishes, nice. Be careful. Be careful.
this is where smart meter
It's,
management is going
it's
to
not.
come
Yeah,
in.
just block, bro. Just block. Sometimes you just gotta block.
Chance to win the round if they can put
Or drive
the round to
impact.
good use. Stuck in the corner, but not going down without a fight. Player 2 needs to use the top for the critical arc.
There it is.
Turns the boost
You know what to do. You're just waiting to do it.
back boost off this. Who really tipped
You're kind of letting them get away with it one too many times, but you're learning. It's the problem.
looking for a hole. That amazing, never seen
There you go. There it is.
win.
Be strong when you're weak. Be weak when you're strong. That's the way to be.
Who will come out on top in this
Alright, let me get this
knockdown?
fucking-
Here comes the mix-up. Gets the counter hit. Back into the corner. What setup do they have? What next? Player 2 needs to take advantage of this gauge disparity. What are they gonna do? Jump! Drops them hard. Can they use their drive to stage a comeback? Noticeable flatline zone. Gotta hand it to both of our fighters. They put on a real clinic. They're still
Good shit, bro.
both sides stepping up for the rematch. Time to get
Keep
down
that
to
same
business.
patience.
The first round starts now. Pokes with the medium.
You're gonna press that same button. You can drive. There you go. You got this shit,
Go
bro.
in with the target combo. Okay, takes them all the way to the corner. Good parry there, and parrying an attack like that is risky, but the reward is the drive gauge building.
Don't forget them heavy attacks. Some jabs are cool, but heavy attacks do a lot more damage.
The super armor does its job. So they break forward to pressure the opponent. Life lead opens up.
Clean it up, bro. Clean it up. You got it, bro.
What's coming up next? The punish counter gives them a great opening here to do big damage. A quick breather. They need to rely on their instincts here.
That's a good way to punish that
Shows
shit.
the medium kick.
You got your specials too. You're good.
What'll be? Ooh, what's this? What's gonna happen? Finishes things off with authority with that big punish counter. Player 2 with the first strike. But
You're good, bro. Yeah. He's gonna come at you. He's gonna keep coming at you.
Going to see some fireworks here.
Just punish him when he jumps, and then if he does that kick shit, just fucking
Both fighters want to establish themselves
impact that shit. Drive impact that shit. That little crush thing that you do. There you go. Every fucking time, bro. You landed that every time. You just gotta do more damage when you land it.
Too impressed with this super. Player 2 will look to apply. This is gonna be bad.
Just do a jump heavy attack sometimes, you know what I mean? Sometimes you gotta just do a heavy attack if you can't get anything else off of it.
Pokes with the knee, hits them with a stop and
There it is. You hit that fool with that shit every time.
there's a change of side.
Just be careful. There you go.
Here's the final round. The real fight starts now.
He's gonna spam his critical art. He knows he has level 3, so just be careful that he's gonna throw that shit out at you at some point
With a jump in, drops him hard.
when he gets desperate.
Will look to apply pressure here. They gotta be careful not to overextend or their opponent might go for a side kick. Perfect.
He keeps running at you, bro. Just punish him every time.
They just said, get that jump in out of here. Ooh, the drive it back into a punish.
There it is.
Ninja Star Sniper. Get ready to be plugged in for some new era ninjutsu. Looking to follow up after nothing stops this train. Player 2 can't win this without pulling the trigger. I can't believe it. We just saw the heist of the century.
Kimberly.
I've seen a lot of fights in my day, but nothing even comes close to this one.
USA.
Man,
This is gonna be
You-
match. Get ready for history.
you pulled it off.
today.
It's just that, yeah, it's the arm mode crumple attack. But that's what you're doing those combos for, you know what I mean? When you're doing that drive impact combo, it's like, so you have something to go to after you land one of those.
Throw connects for counter hit damage. That throw hits for a punish counter. They can't take out of it. Got their eye on the air. Blocks the low heavy. Grab all the throw connects. Both sides get perfect execution with the anti-air. Jumps. Knockdown. Here comes the mix-up. What were they thinking? Throws them. Amazing. Gotta do better than that. They are not getting close to each other. They push their way out of the corner. Rushes in. Tricky hidden variable. A real test of nerves here. Are you kidding me? Player 2 made some smart moves there. Great game.
9.
Let's go. We're not finished.
Oh, that's cool. I never saw that. The arcade mode, like when you lose and you press start to come back. That's kind of tight. I didn't know that they made that shit look so clean. That'd be kind of cool if you could do that in a online match. You want to like a rematch or some shit.
Takes them all the way to the corner with that. Chases them into the corner and will now look to do some damage. Gotta do better than that. Looking for pumps the brakes on the impact. Okay, the low kick hit. Smart stuff, poking at that range to zone the opponent. Impact, squash. Tricky hidden variable. Cross that off.
No, I'm dead. Oh, those Mifas.
Things are very
That's
tense.
better than the last one.
Interrupts them. The low. Throws them. Oh, here we go. A jump in, clutch, anti-air. No, ooh, what a smart throw! Amazing!
Fighting over there, reloads.
Oh, I'm getting my butt kicked on this one.
Our fighters are ready to get
Oh,
down to
Judy.
it. So let's start the match and see what these warriors
Oh
are
yeah,
capable of.
she gonna do that dive kick at you. Just drive rush, drive impact that shit.
The fight is now underway. This is Vicious with the play-by-play.
Oh.
Both fighters have plenty of health. Where is this match going to go? How are they
Yes.
going to deal damage? What's the play here? Okay, both fighters have taken a
That
long
geef just
step
creamed me.
back.
Jeebus.
They're both looking to
It was a
reassess the
geef.
fight.
Yeah,
Take a
this
step back to reassess.
Zane Grief.
Time for a new
he's
game
just
plan.
got so many
Anticipates the overhead.
tools.
The low heavy hits.
3 hits and you're
Uses a long-range
hosed.
attack there to zone them perfectly.
Yeah, no kidding.
Adds on a bit extra to that to make
I'm glad they made him more viable in this one though.
Yeah.
I was kind of
not much drive to work with them.
not happy with him kind of getting lamed out in the last.
Drives off the table.
last one.
Long low attack hits. Heading into the end game now. It's getting tense. Player 2 creates a good in there. Player 2 picks up the always important first.
The other guy that we played with, he was really good.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, nice, like, you know, or he was just a clean player.
What's gonna happen now?
There it is, bro.
Low heavy hits. Mix up income.
Yes, sir. The game likes it when you give them clean inputs.
Zone the opponent. Did well to get the buff in there. Both fighters planning something? You've got to be mindful of reach and jump-ins at this range. Doing some quick planning? They got to be careful here because a full drive gauge can erase what life they have left in a flash. Both fighters will have to decide whether they want to go with an all-out offense powered by their drive or play it safe and conservative. Max SA gauges. There's the impact. Not letting that go unpunished. It's back with the drive impact on the recovery. This punishment.
Oh, I see.
Huge.
I see what how I said this.
Player 1 will look to apply pressure here. Low heavy knockdown. Here comes the mix-up. Throws him. Grabs and throws him away. Both the low kick hits. And they create an opportunity for themselves to seal the deal. Punish countdown reaction. What tricky hidden variable. Just what they were after. Player 2 brings it home. Let's see if they can build themselves a streak.
USA.